citizens, it is your HeroFizzer, and tonight we are playing Final Fantasy XIV. I know, it kind of has been a while since we've played it, hasn't it? A week at best, but, you know, a lot can happen in a week. It's very fascinating, just how time just keeps on slipping. So ridiculous it is, it feels like, you know? So yeah, I don't have too much to really talk about tonight. Oh shoot, you know what? One second, I just realized I got something in the background. You know, you get so used to things being whisper quiet, and it's like you kind of just like block it out of your ears. It's like, but yeah, like I had a dehumidifier on, so it'll be fine for a little bit, I think. So yeah, God, I don't even remember what we did last time. It's been that long. Tonight though, we're gonna try to do some MSQs. I don't know. We're probably gonna do some shenanigans, just whatever feels right, you know. So yeah, let's move on. All right. Yep. You know, goddamn, like I don't know if it's just me or whatever, but it really does feel like I'm a little teeny tiny here. Let me just. Yeah, that looks better. Alright, so let's get into the game actual. So yeah, you might notice that something's a little different about Cat right now. So I don't remember if I did it in the last stream or not, but I put a lot of my earnings from the casino into buying Cat a bunny outfit, you know, for the lulz, for the shenanigans. Definitely need to write something about that, but yeah. So I don't know. I thought it would work well with her outfit, although I do think oh yeah, there's a reason that the shoes are the way they are. I think I ran low on glamour prisms, yeah. I didn't even realize that was possible, but here we are. All the same, though, I do, you know, this looks a little bit better on her, I think. We'll see if it gets any eyes or anything else, but... let's see. So, first thing we gotta do is whistle loudly at the designated locations. All of it in La Nocia, okay. So we gotta go all the way out to Limsa Lominsa. Gonna just make it a little bit easier for myself. We're gonna move back to Ul'dah, you know, because it's cheaper. Yeah, actually, just before the stream, I decided to do a little bit of needling, do a little weaving, as you will. What the? Is that Shrek? I think that was a cat. No way that was Shrek. Anyway. Actually, no, oh god, I kind of gave myself war flashbacks to the other night when we were playing through, when we were playing Rule 30 Portal. Just, I did not want to think about Shrek. Not in the slightest. You know what? Just, give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, we're gonna go to Limsa. What? Okay, dude, what is your deal, actually? Like, is there a mission that I'm missing out on with this guy? It feels like it. Because why else would you have, like, that mission exclamation over your head? I'd love to know what it is. We're just going to skip past that. I'm actually going to use this as a moment to take time to see how the stream is doing. You know, making sure there's not too much lag. Alright, I already missed my mark. Okay, we're good. We're good for now. Alright, I try to start off at Bulwark Hall anymore, just because I know that's where the Aetherite is, and that's where literally everybody gathers. It's a good people-watching space. I don't know, there's, like, because I've said this so many times, like, just the most fun I feel I get out of this game is just watching other people have fun. Like, give it a second, you'll see, like, a lot more bodies come up around here, too. On the bright side, I think I can craft glam now. The problem is, yeah, I don't think I can really do it just yet. Well, gee, I have to ask, why would you guys advertise that you're naked? Very, very interesting. Okay. Just a nice bit of sightseeing, that's all. Alright, so what do we have to do here? Alright, whistle loudly at the designated locations. All of them in Camp Bronze Lake. Alright. It's like 224 gil. You know what? It's no big deal. Honestly, I spent so much. I spent like over 5,000 gil just getting the supplies for weaving and stuff, so... Okay. So I think... Okay. Honestly, I thought this would be a little harder, but... I guess some days, you just gotta be thankful. Why is there a fate over here? I don't think this is where I want to be right now. Especially you, Susie Sue. Alright, no, okay, it's up that way. I'm just trying to think of things that have happened today. Like, it's been a very slow vacation for me, which I think is for the better because, you know, I'm going to be having a hell of a month next month doing the No Nut November special. Or as I like to call it, the No Nut November. It's in the same dialogue as Lionel Hutz from The Simpsons, where he has to change his business card because they forgot the comma and the exclamation mark where it really matters. Up, can't forget the bar logo either. Gotta chew on that. Yeah, for obvious reasons, like it's called that because, you know, it's meant to sort of combat the actual idea of No Nut November, which is basically just like it's another one of those Puritan bull honky things that really should have died out years ago. It's like, okay, I know this isn't exactly the stream to be doing this in, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like, the idea of trying to hold yourself from masturbating and ejaculating for like an entire month is not healthy. Like, you need that release. You need to release it whenever you can, and just, like, keeping yourself pent up for a good, like, several days is not healthy. You're gonna piss yourself off for not doing anything about that, okay? Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? I thought so. Pay attention now, 'cause I ain't explaining myself twice. Wee-hee. Okay. So I had to do all that whistling for you, huh? You feel proud of yourself? Alright. But yeah, that is why a lot of adult content creators will basically, you know, do what they can to combat the idea of No Nut November. Because, you know, we want people to realize it's not a healthy thing to do, to hold yourself in for a month and then release in the start of December. It is terrible for you to do. And I'm probably going to repeat this at some point because, you know, it bears repeating. It has to be repeated. Do not do a whole month of not touching yourself. Years ago, when we was weighing down how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beast-man Aetherite, see? Dude, did your accent change? Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used countless occasions, cat. Ah, well, if it ain't the Charlene lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to wait your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. Well, you are a Mikote. You're not a Mikote that purrs, however, like the guy from last time. Ah, give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rocks on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't even... Okay. And getting around a city, that would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have the Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were Aetherite shards in the depths of Ogamoro, you would have needed to attune yourself to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlene bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't know how he did it, but I do remember him saying he wasn't nothing in Charlie and Scholar what their soul couldn't manage. Mary Poppins. Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required. Okay, I need to, like... Okay. I need to just get rid of this, because this is not helping me. Is it possible? In theory, at least. Yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. I mean, I've seen you in your other outfit. You are definitely worth something. Oh, you all, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Zell's older cousin is here to help you out. I think I do remember this guy, actually. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aetherite? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle, mind. there are probably so many British people that are ready to just beat me over the head. Or at least there would be if they weren't already in bed. Like, what British person is up at 2 o'clock in the morning, right? And who amongst them is watching me do this stream? Yeah, you hear that, the Brits? I can mock your accents and not face any consequences. Nah 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 nah. I am so totally gonna face somebody's consequences. Look, I am talking to myself, alright? Like, even this isn't healthy. I'm just trying to do what I can to keep myself entertained. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Okay. North. Actually, that does remind me of something else. So, I guess somebody, I don't know if it was Marvel, I don't know if it was Disney, I don't know who did it, but somebody posted a picture recently of, like, one of the behind-the-scenes areas of Avengers Endgame. No, not Endgame. Doomsday. Wow, I'm not even close. Okay. And one of the things that, one of the comments I saw said something about, you know, if you look real close, you can see Gandalf crying in the background, and... Damn. Like, that really like, I kind of related to that for a moment, because... So the idea, it has always kind of been that, Ian McKellen, who played Gandalf in the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the Hobbit trilogy, especially during the Hobbit trilogy, he had a right good time during Lord of the Rings, from what I remember. The Hobbit trilogy, though, was way different, because it was all it wasn't really done by practical effects. It was all digital, all CGI, all that kind of stuff. And, like, from what I remember, he always said that he felt miserable doing it. Because, like, he wasn't even working with the dwarves, or even Bilbo's actor himself, or anybody like that. He was just... mysterious. He was just acting by himself, and it was very miserable for him, because he had nobody to act off of. And I feel like, I don't know if any other, like, really early streamers ever feel like that. But it does feel, I feel like that some days, because it's just, there's days where I feel like I need somebody to work off of. Like, even if it's just somebody in the chat talking. Like, it gives me something to work off of, it gives me something to talk about, and it's just, when you're alone like this, it's tough. Because it's like, I'm going to be here for about a good 2 hours at most. And I have to try to fill that dead air. You know, try to prove that, you know, I am worth your salt in entertainment. And it's like, it's tough. It's like it's a never-ending loop. It's like, okay, in order for me to feel like I've accomplished something, I am talking to somebody, I have to have somebody to talk to. But if there is nobody to talk to, then I have nothing to talk about. In its present state, its aetheryte signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. Well, what else do you really have to do, Y'shtola? I mean, come on. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Cat. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not. I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect... Okay, I thought it was the saluting dude. 1 second. Ugh, god damn it. Ugh, don't you hate it when a sneeze fails? With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetheryte signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Listen, as long as you don't show up right after the good shit happens, like Thasden, or whatever his name is, I think we're good. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. You don't have to speak like that all the time. Not everybody talks like this. Very perplexing. A new regular duty has been added to the duty finder and duty support. Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay. Alright, I am by myself, apparently. So I have to confront Titan in the naval. Alright. I don't know. Can I do this? You know, I'll give it like 2 minutes, and then I'll join it, I guess. Till then, I'm just gonna test out my magic. See how well, like, a level 51 Black Mage does against a dude that's like level 34. But yeah, no, I don't know. That's why I was asking so many people if they wanted to try to do the Rule 34 with me the last couple of nights, just because, you know, I feel like I would have had a lot more fun if I was with somebody who, you know, could relate in some way, and I feel like I should have just asked people personally rather than just put out a wide net of, hey, if you guys want to join up, feel free to let me know. Why am I talking about this during the... Isn't the ad break still going? That's probably for the better. Alright, I think the ad break is done. So we'll see how we fare on our own, see if we can find a group to join. Because, let me tell you something. I still remember my first time with Ifrit. That was not a good time. We were here for like a good, like, what, 20 minutes or so before I had to go out and ask somebody, okay, what the fuck do I do? Oh, there we go. That's why I wasn't finding anything. Okay. Okay, now I can actually do the whole recipes thing. Okay. Ah, this is... Okay, yeah, this is exactly what I needed. Crap, I have to make these undyed velveteens, though. Now, how the hell do I make undyed velveteens? I don't even think I can actually make the undyed velveteens yet, can I? Oh, well, alright, look, in any case, I'm just gonna see what happens, you know? Gonna call for a group of other players, because I just don't trust myself. check something here. Okay, yeah, literally no friends are on. Okay. It's fine. It stinks sometimes, you know? Because, like, I don't want to spoil myself on what happens. Like, I want to go into this kind of head first, just see what happens. You know what? Am I really going to do this? Am I really going to just wait here for several hours? Or even like 9 minutes? Like 9 minutes? I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to get a party in 9 minutes. I don't know, man. I'll hold on to it for now, but... Man. That was interesting to see. Was I supposed to see that? Like, a chocobo just literally ran past here. And it looked like it was being chased by things. Like, am I supposed to be seeing that? Am I supposed to be in this area? I don't know. Okay, well, I guess you're on the fuck it list. I owe Marika thanks for telling me that I don't need every spell to do that. I don't need to do the umbral switch. Yeah, the transpose, that's it. Just much more efficient. Yeah. Honestly, if I can't find anybody to come in for, like, another 9 minutes, I think... Great. Hang on. Alright, you know what? So close. Crap, I'm actually getting the shit beaten out of me. Alright. Where the hell did I go? Alright, the good thing is I'm not too far away from the spot. So I can just very easily go back the way I came. This is not the way I came. I got that bungled up. Alright, yeah, if I can't find anybody in the next couple of minutes, then yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to... Yeah, I might have to just, like, let this go for now. Honestly, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna just withdraw this. Screw it, I'm gonna... You know... The best way to learn is to do it yourself. I feel like this should be a bigger deal than it is, but I don't know. Because after last time, I am still not sure how it is that I missed that damn needle coming from Ifrit. Hopefully, this time around with the Titan... Look, an Overdweller. Yes, yes, an invader from above. She uses our Aetherites against us. She has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. We're not... Do any of the species... The playable species... I don't think any of them can fly, no. Brothers and sisters, fear her not. Her fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment. Then Limsa and her oathbreakers, liars, betrayers, and oathbreakers. Oh, so you mean Eddie Guerrero fans. Oh, great father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. 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 Okay. Well, I mean, how bad can this guy really be? I still don't fear you, Tiny. He is come, he is come, the Lord of Crags, Titan is come! Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveth ever the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. No, he kind of brought me low, but godless Overdweller, thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. Alright, look. What can you bring to the party that Ifrit couldn't? Okay. So we're just gonna stay... Go! 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 Guys, come on! Don't wait for me! Okay, I'm just glad that didn't interrupt my spells. I just have to pay a lot of attention though, because... Yeah. Last thing I need is some weird thing to happen, like not miss a needle. little healing, please? Oh, crap. Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Well, that was different. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm okay. No big deal. Oh, shit. Okay, that's hurt. So, do I... Okay. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Stay away from the edges, I guess. Actually, you know what might really help? Let's see. Use that. Use that. Use this. Switch back to the fire. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Should be fine. Oh shit. No, 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 no. None of that. None of that. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. None of that. None of that. Last thing I need. Man, dude, where is your ass? You have literally, like, no ass hanging out there. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Oh, come on! Alright, that wasn't a great look. I know. I know. But, like, where am I supposed to go after that? I don't see anything else cropping up. Okay. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Great. Alright, well, I did this to myself. What else am I supposed to do? Alright, hold on a minute. I'm gonna check to see what the hell I need to do, because I know I'm not doing something right. Alright, well, the guide I looked at said it has to... Hold on. Alright, sorry. The guide I looked at said I have to look for a heart in the second phase, but we haven't even gotten past the first phase, so... Very helpful. So yeah, obviously it's not really so much my fault as it is that I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, well, I got hit, but I don't think that's too important right now. What's important is I survived that. And I honestly do wonder if I can survive that. Okay. None of that, thank you. Honestly, this next one's gonna be a bit of a challenge for me. I have to ask myself, will this kill me? Okay. Yeah, because there's nowhere else to really go at this. Okay. That hurt, but the important thing is I survived. Wait. Oh, right. The Titan part. Alright, where is it? Right. Oh, wait. Okay, no. Okay. Oh. Hank, I can't see the... Okay. You know, I really hope that granite isn't... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Alright, it's almost done. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. I got the healer helping me out. Yeah. That's the last thing I need right now, you know? It's gotta be at like 75% health right now. The last thing I need is to just get... Oh no. Yeah, last thing I need is to get taken off of this platform. Alright. Wait, there's actually vocals to this? What the hell? Come on. A little bit faster now. A little bit faster. One more hit. One more hit. Come on. Okay, great. Awesome. And of course, that's hidden right behind the ad break. But, hey, I don't think anybody's watching. But I did it all by myself. Little proud of that. It's not like I could... Unfortunately, it's not like I could stop the boss fight in the middle of the ad break. You know what I mean? Alright, so that's how many crystals? I think that's the fourth one, yeah. So we got, what, 6 more of these to go? Not bad. I feel like we should be getting to the end of the new Realm Reborn. Let me try this again. The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven. Never be forgotten. No, no, never. "'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Bye now." Now these are the readings one would expect of an Elcon. What device are you even looking at? I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Wait, I'm the lord? But you have the bigger horns. You're the more mysterious-looking guy. That's very weird. Then trust in mine, Ritatine. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have been bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Get out of here, bot. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could really subjugate the whole of Eorzea, given but a whole while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Then why are you here? Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Fine, give me your horns then. Bitch. Seriously, what crawled up your ass today? Fool. And now she has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. I didn't see anything. And not remain to mark his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. I can teleport too, you know. What's different about what he did versus what I can do? But that they would choose to consort with the Empire? What common goal could they possibly share? No, really, what's different from what you and I can do versus what this guy could do? I don't understand. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. Oh, of course. This is a pattern with you guys, isn't it? Honestly. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed. Fine. So wait, you're teleporting me... Okay. Alright, well, Alright. Bye, guys. Have fun in your NPC purgatory. How is that too far away? Honestly. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Alright, well, yeah, that's obviously down here. Honestly, I'm feeling a little better after having done that. I don't know. Excuse me. I guess something's just been on my chest lately with, like, a lot of things. I can't really describe it. But, yeah. I guess part of the issue is just, you know, I see how a lot of other people are struggling some days, and it's like, I kind of feel it, but then, you know, I see somebody like Fred. Like, you know, I'll go to his raids, and it's like, you know, the dude is still enjoying himself, even if it's just him. I don't know what it is about him, but man, do I wish I had whatever it is that he has. It's just, there's always going to be that feeling, I guess, where you're just uncertain about yourself. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, can I cast that glamour? No. I can't. Okay. You know what? Now that I think about it, like, at some point, I really need to go through my belongings, because by the looks of things, I'm running out of room for literally everything. I could have sworn I got a glamour prism, though. Clear prism. An uncolored prism. Okay. Used in the crafting of a glamour prism. Alright, well... yeah. No matter how many times I hear that, it always sounds so... out of place. I guess. Alright. Well, we might as well just go to Limsa Lominsa. In the meantime, I'm just going to take a quick look and see what is it that I need in order to craft a glamour prism. Because I really want to change the damn shoes already. Alright, 1 clear prism and 2 taupe leather with an earth crystal and a wind crystal. Do I even have either of those? More importantly, do I have the recipe to do something like that? Okay. Alright, so I need... okay, so no recipes to display. Right. So I have a clear prism, I just need to make an undyed velveteen, and I need to figure out how to do that. This might take a bit. Oh boy. Alright, in any case... Alright, we'll get to that eventually. I just want to take a look around here. God damn, that... Whatever shade of red this one's wearing, like, that is... That is a lot. Like, that is very bright. There's a pink chicken over there. Alright, so, yeah, where do I need to go? Up the upper deck, of course. Where else would I go? Alright, so that means we gotta go up to the Drowning Wench. Okay. Man, I apologize for any of the woe is me stuff earlier. I don't know. I guess I've just had a lot on my mind between today and yesterday. Like, I had fun, you know, playing with the creator of Rule 34 yesterday's, and it's like, it's just, when everything else just stopped, like, I don't know, everybody else, just, I don't know, it's just, one of those days where I'm just down on myself, and when I don't have anybody to talk to, I mean, what else is there to say, you know? I feel like I'm gonna have to just, like, remove a lot of this stuff from the... I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll see. Just... Bleh. It is good to see you, Private Gravite. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice it to say, we are glad to have a scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the scions of the 7th Dawn. Also, maybe towards Broadway. Who knows? That seems like a good place to be. Until next time, Private. Hey! Who told you people you could take a break? Back to your duties. Cat, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory over the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Olgamoro unscathed, while Tataru and the others seemed as glad as they did of Titan's fall. Yeah. Y'shtola came unscathed for a lot of reasons. I was lucky. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Now see, at least there's a phrase that doesn't really change much regardless of the meaning of the words. You know, the plurality and the singularity and the this and the that and the thing and the stuff and the... Oh... Oh my god, you know what? In all my means of forgetting, like, where everything is and, like, you know, I completely forgot. It's October now. You know what that means? Everybody's gonna start getting ready for Christmas. Oh boy, I can't wait to see all the stores putting up all their Christmas decorations. You know, in the month of spookiness. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot to vent about that. Why wouldn't I? Listen, I have worked in businesses that have to set up for Christmas way before it's even through the end of October, alright? I think I have some right in complaining about this being a thing. Again, one of my favorite movies, Nightmare Before Christmas. I have heard the story of Tim Burton seeing how they switched over from Halloween to Christmas like that, and Thanksgiving was literally an afterthought. And that was like in the early 90s, late 80s, somewhere around that time frame. So this has been a problem for years. Like, before you know it, when people refer to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, a lot of people are just going to go like, the what? Because what store celebrates Thanksgiving? Nah, it's straight into Christmas with you. And it's getting harder now to just appreciate Halloween, but man. Man. If I may say so, though, there is at least one bright side I've seen out of this year. It's a very easy one, actually. M&M's finally came back with just orange and black Halloween candy. And as silly as that sounds, I could not be happier. Because here's the thing. I grew up on that sort of candy, you know, where it's just the orange and black M&Ms, like, you know, it's to celebrate Halloween. But somewhere in, like, the turn of the century, they stopped doing that. They stopped selling the orange and black M&Ms, and they were all autumn colored. It's like, you know, your oranges, your shades of orange, red, yellow, and it's like, okay, that's fine and good, but what about Halloween? What about celebrating? What about celebrating Halloween? Where is that? And it's just like, it's somehow an afterthought, and I kind of hate it for that. Like, I don't know what happened, but they finally came back with the orange and black, and I'm kind of, I know it's like a small thing to be excited about, but like, you know, sometimes you gotta take what you can, where you can, how you can. Especially in these troubling times. I gotta find a bag for myself, though. I kind of forgot to do the shopping today, like, but, it'll happen. I'll get to it eventually. Alright, so yeah, we gotta go all the way back to Olda. All the way back there, then we gotta go all the way back to the Sands. Honestly, I wish there was an easier way to go from like one place to the next. Like, yeah, I know obviously the airship landings are all in like one centralized location per area, but still, that, I don't know, man. I don't know. Wait, Wait, no, wait. No. Okay, no. Don't mind me, just... I kind of, like, lost my train of thought, so... Okay, hold on. Right, so, yeah, here's where we want to go. Right. I don't know why I forget that the name of the place is Horizon. That's a very odd thing for me to do. Alright, well, in I go, I guess. Well, this doesn't look good. Hey. Anybody feel like waking up? Anyone? Alright, well, well, this is not looking good. Like, I would love to think that everybody was just on a great big bender and we all had a brawl fight and everything else, but let's be honest, that is definitely not what happened here. And even the people who are allowed in here, they're, How you doing there? That's a great shot. You know, it's not intentional for me to do that, but, you know, I guess, what can you do?
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands.
Oh my god, they talk.
There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
That's how you wanted me to say it, right? Okay. Well, where's my money?
Thank heaven she is safe.
Yep, something is not right here.
Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further.
Yeah, you guys moved a little too late on that one. Jeez, all the style of a Sentai villain, this one.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
Yeah, exactly as I thought.
Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
Because of course the female Sentai villain would have lips molded into her mask, but they don't move. Oh, for a minute there, I thought they killed Tataru. Like, goddamn, I would have actually cared.
Confound it.
That's the best you can muster out of that?
Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you.
Minfilia, is there a reason your dialogue is so stilted all of a sudden?
I surrender.
Hey, I hope you guys are getting a good workout
on
with
the
those
condition
axes.
You spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Yeah, that is a very good question. Why doesn't she have...
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
Okay, that just raises the better question. Why are you such a lousy shot?
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Well?
Hold that thought.
What, did you figure it out and you just... Yeah, this is gonna go well. Jeez, okay! Wow!
No!
Wasn't expecting a damn sweep and kick like that. Spin kick. Yeah.
Conditions of
That is the look of a person who realized how badly they fucked up.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Of course not!
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we
Have
have
we not done
found
enough?
our quarry,
There is
the
so much
High
more evil
Priestess
for
of the
this lady to
Scions
do.
should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream.
Well, you have to take your mask off in order for you to perform that first.
I said enough.
But killing is all I know.
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Well? We're waiting for the player to click on the screen. Oh, right. There we are now. Maybe I was in that. Walking one Minfilia asked this one to groan. In case Walking One returned, this one was to say... A church in eastern Thanalan. Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save your ass. Language. Pity. Well, I guess I'm going to be using her for my next salad. Alright, for real though. Okay. Oh, of course. Of course it's all the way out in Camp Drybone. Why else wouldn't it be there? Good grief. What? Just, it's goddamn spiral stairwell that just leads me in a different direction than where I want to be. I'm not bitter or anything. No siree. Why would you think I'm bitter? I'm not bitter. You're bitter. Ugh, I swear. Okay, well... Let's kill the tension a little bit with some fun chocobo music, shall we? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, I think you're doing something I did earlier. You go ahead and have fun with that. Is something troubling you, my child? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. Yeah, that sounds right. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. Well, not much of a completion now, is it? How could this have happened? To me, I've made my mistakes. And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? With my own two eyes? Well, not my own two eyes, but I certainly saw that shit, man. You gotta believe me. Oh. Heartburn. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. And perhaps there is so much I can do to you as you sleep. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, do I recall the day of our first meeting. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I would gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. I, on the other hand, will not hesitate to do other things. Marcus, could you come here for a moment? Yes, Father. Like, father as in son, or just father as in the father of the... Okay, well, you wait a minute. Are you sure your name is Marquez? Because... I got a feeling here your name is not actually Marcus. I want you to look after Cat. Do you understand? Yes, Father. Because, like, you got something under your hood there, buddy. I don't trust your name to be Marcus. I don't know. I feel like there is something awry here. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh, hello. Excuse me, Cat. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horolo... That is a word. That is certainly a word, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bullpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. Couldn't I go anywhere else other than Camp Drybone? There surely has to be somewhere else other than Camp Drybone. Well, I guess I'm going back to Camp Drybone. Not my favorite place to go, but... I guess I could do worse than Camp Drybone, but still, man, just still. Alright. Well, how convenient. A traveling goldsmith. Bullpoint chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. Well, maybe this will help you out. Thou's balls! I mean, yeah, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Well, I'm so glad I could come all the way back here just to travel up that goddamn ramp for so little. Oh, what fun. What the heck are you looking at? Alright, I got your stupid stuff. Can we never send me back to Camp Drybone ever again? I will shave your beard if I have to. Stupid Camp Drybone. Something occurs to me. Please wait here a moment. There better not be something else you forgot there, dude. It was for naught. Though I repair the device easily, this sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? You don't know how you did the thing? These hands. These are my hands. See how they shiver. I know. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen Sweeney Todd. Patience, my friend. My hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. Well, you know what they say about idle hands. I mean, I heard it wasn't a very good movie, but I digress. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. You sure you didn't get hit with amnesia and it's just like a memory residing within you, dude? Pardon me, Cat. This was a mistake. Please give the horror log to Sister Ale Lunid. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it's best that it be returned to him. Alright, well. Hey, listen, I know you're probably dealing with somebody else in the middle of a quest, but... Man. You know, you guys should probably bury him at some point, right? Pretty sure there's flies over him. Good evening to you, madam. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? No. I don't know him. Never before, I apologize, I didn't mean to call you out. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? I guess a watch would be new to you guys, huh? Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marcus said that it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear. You don't suppose that the owner might have been a Gallian spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But, mayhap more importantly, how did Marquis manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades. Do you mind? Very rude. I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. Well, it's going to be a mystery to all of us, I suppose. Cough it up. Meh. Sure. Yeah, I really need to spend like a day getting rid of some of this stuff. I really don't need... Because, like, I don't think I need a Dynamite Sinew or a Raptor Sinew. Like, who's gonna need those, right? In any case. We're not done here, you know. I recognize you now, Cat. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. Didn't look like it was anybody I knew, so... I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waking sands and prepared for transport here. Well, I mean, they had to remove them somehow, right? If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you to find closure. Okay, but... You want me to go all the way back to the Walking Sands, and you're gonna expect me to come all the way back here to bury the people that died in that incident, aren't you? Okay. Well, to the other side of the country we go. God, this is frustrating. And the worst part is I'm in a better mood than I was at the start of this stream. Like, this is me in a good mood. Hang on a second. You know what I just remembered? There was an IGN announcement for a new Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer game today, and I'm very puzzled by it. Like a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer game in the year 2025 feels weird enough as it is, but it's like, is it trustworthy is the bigger problem I have. Because, first of all, it's a game that you're only going to probably have for like 1 month out of the entire year. You know, just to try to get yourself into the festive season and everything else. But it's like, this isn't even the first time that we've done a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer video game. There was one on the Wii like years ago, and it just seemed like a bunch of minigames that you could finish off in like less than a half hour, if I'm not mistaken. Still a very odd thing, but I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I'm sure the people that are in charge of it are going to do their best, but it's still an odd thing to have in 2025. Like, it reminds me more of the Golden Films movie, the Golden Films sequel, CGI sequel that came out in like the early 2000s when CGI was not really perfected. It doesn't look like it could be good. Eh? You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that it'll turn you away, no sir. Those stockings are certainly begging to be ripped into. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the leech yard they go. Alright. Look, it's not any of the scions that died, so I'm fine. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damned Imperials. I mean, I still had to see the carnage in a flashback, because how else was I supposed to know what happened? But, yeah. It wasn't as bad as you make it out to be. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks. And I sure as shit don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you before around here? Or do you just have one of them faces? Yep. She sure does have one of them faces. Just, you know, looks like a tall Gyaru with a little bit of paint around her eyes. You know, just one of them faces, you know. Like an everyday person has. Whatever. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the leech yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. Oh, sure. Yeah. Great. Awesome. Fan-friggin' like, as if that was... as if I didn't need enough trauma on my mind. As if I didn't need enough, more PTSD to come and hit me. You want me to literally, like, wait for the carriage, for the guy rolling the carriage out, to yell out to bring out your dad, and just pile them on as if it's tomorrow's garbage. Just... fuck you. Might want to cover your nose while you walk. Some of them folks are starting to turn. Rigor mortis and all that stuff. Ugh, dude is so done, he's... you too, man, huh? Alright, well, we can do this together. So what are you stealing off of him? Yeah, you know, no, but nobody really important, I guess. I mean, this guy looks more unique compared to a lot of the others, but I don't think I really interacted with him. And then, of course, you got the leafy lady there, but, you know... There we go. Well... yeah, I don't feel like getting my chocobo out. Disconcerted coachman. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Oh. We're representing the corpses as flowers. Okay, sure. What a weird thing this has been. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest, then. Like, what am I supposed to say to this, exactly? My God. Like, this is what I want out of my Final Fantasy game. This is what I want out of my MMO. Gathering corpses and bringing them to their graves. Like, am I going to actually physically dig up the graves personally? Is any of that going to happen now? Like, what? I don't know how to feel about this, man. You know? Like, okay, I feel like somebody has to be here, right? The ads are playing. They wouldn't be playing if I'm just here by myself, right? I don't know. I don't know. Twitch is just screwy sometimes, and I just shouldn't be overthinking this. Now, where am I supposed to... oh, there's more corpses. Okay. How did I miss this? And why couldn't I just bring all of them with me at once if we're just gonna be so... so gallant about... I like... I have questions. I'm going to ask people about this, but good grief, this is such a weird thing to get experience points over, right? Come on, come on. Let's finish this before I die. There is, like, no No sympathy for the dead. Good God. As if I wasn't already in a really depressing mood tonight. God damn. Okay, so now, yeah, of course, we gotta go all the way back to the other side. So, it's ridiculous, man. It is truly ridiculous. All right. I honestly don't know why it is always Camp Drybone that just like it feels like the worst experience I could go through, you know? Just the worst. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. No. No, not really. I wish I could say I did, but... Faye Valentine. Okay, hold on. I want to see this a second. Like, if they're gonna call themselves Faye Valentine, they had better be... Oh. Well. Phil. The first carriage from Vespa Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that, for many, death came quickly. And the others were... So which ones were the ones that died peacefully, and which ones were the ones that died with agony as, blood was spurting out of their throats? Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Ah, I see Commander Shepherd has become a verb in this day and age. Alright. Sister, okay, well, we got a linen bandana that looks very bloody. We've got mithril spectacles, which I'm sure I'm just going to have to wear as a hat again. Rude. Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the sylphs of Little Solace. So, it is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with sylphic traditions. Of course. So I gotta go all the way to another continent just to... What? Why? 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 Like, really? Is it really that important that I take this all the way back to the forest of the nymphs and... I am not a fan of that area, I will tell you that much. I've talked about this already. I have talked to somebody about, my thoughts on this particular area, and they've even said, oh yeah, they actually cut it shorter in later expansions because nobody wants to deal with this, and they have cut out so much story, and it's like almost nothing happens in this particular area after a certain point, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, just... Okay. I'm trying to read their names, but it's like, it's so very hard. Well... What else am I supposed to say to this? He's no Catboy supremacy, but goddamn, is he loving it. I've said it before, I will say it again. Like, the joy that others have in playing this game is what brings me joy. Honestly, I think, like, if I ever get in a bad mood like I did at the start of the stream, like, I think I just need to people watch for a while. And like, that should cheer me up a little. Hannah Bear, okay. Okay, I think I want to go to... Wait. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Scared me for a minute there. I think I want to go to Gridania. Alright. Crap, it looks like I'm going to have to look at the... It looks like the frames are dropping a little bit. No? No, the frames are alright. I don't know what happened there, then. That was just weird. I mean, everything seems fine now, so, you know, I'm not going to complain, but... Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's cut to the chase, shall we? So, where do we need to go again? Yeah, we might as well just... There is no way I am just riding through all of Gridania just to make my way all the way out there. Just no way. Alright, depending on how long this takes, this might be the last thing I do for the evening. Ow. No thanks. I'm good. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of the flies from that one Mario Paint game, actually. Get out of here with your axe beaks. Alright, well, I have some bad news for you guys. So, here's the corpse. What do you mean you don't understand? She's dead. This one had had much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to little solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Yeah, I'm not as happy about it as you are, lady. Although, judging by your hair, are you like the grandma from Dan to Dan? Like, are you supposed to actually be hotter than you look, or am I just making that up? Norexia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. Jesus, okay, calm down. So, not only Noraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Again, if you want to call them friends. They weren't the main group that I was hanging around with, just saying. Walking One was with Noraxia at the end. Tell this one that Noraxia was brave. Tell this one that Noraxia did not suffer. I could probably tell you that on opposite day. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Noraxia home, Walking One. These ones will also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance! Imperial ones must pay! Imperial ones must suffer! 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 Tear off their limbs! Tear off their limbs! Tear off their limbs! Drink up their blood! Suck up their blood! Adamantium rage! Dude. Chill. In front of the thing. Of the Walking One. Jesus. Behave yourself. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Noraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight! Boy, that is... Well, you sure are... Bye. Ugh, all that traveling just for that little bit. I could have understood if maybe I had to do another, like, 2 or 3 missions, but nope, not even that. Not even that, okay. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna travel... Yeah, what am I thinking? We're just gonna travel all the way back to New Britannia. Just so we could travel all the way back to Camp Drybone. Just a round trip of my least favorite places to be in this game. I want to repeat myself. I do enjoy this game, but man, some days you just... Man. I think I'm going the wrong way. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Alright, well, let's see how much... I don't know, man. This is still a very odd thing to have to do. It's like... It's bad enough, you know, that... We have to deal with the aftermath of watching our peers get slaughtered and everything else. But, like, man... Man, just... I don't know how to feel about this, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, okay, you have to bring out your dead. Like, yeah, well, there's no other way for me to say it. Like, I can understand just bringing, you know, the leafy one. But, like, no, it's like we gotta do the whole thing. I don't know, man. It's just such a weird thing to do. Like, and you get experience for it. You get, like, little rewards for it. It's just, I don't know. Like, how am I have to talk to somebody about this, because, like, Jesus Christ. Oh, wait. Right. Camp Drybone. God, this is just... Ugh. Okay. Like, I don't know what it is, man. Like, I know the church is like right up the hill, but that doesn't make me feel any more frustrating about the way I have to get out of that damn camp area. Alright. We thank you for your service to the church and the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the leech yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I will remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please, take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Cat. Oh... Sure, I guess. I don't know. I'm taking the gold. So, okay. Eyes on me. Alright, looks like I gotta go up here. Yeah. Just... I don't know, man. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I the one who feels like it's a little absurd that... Like, we had to basically carry a bunch of corpses as like a thing to get experience and to advance the story. I know this is still like we're still in the first game. I know this is like still very very early on in the redraft of the Realm Reborn and everything else, but man, does that still feel weird. I'm not imagining a cat. I know I'm being watched. Have you checked this guy behind me? This is different, sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. Alright, you wimp. I'll just go and take care of it myself. Jesus Christ. Well, okay, there. Oh, I have to actually, like, go someplace. Phallic. Well, I mean, that's kind of normal, right? How deep are you guys digging your dead? Alright. Oh, hi. Alright, just a second here. Don't worry, buddy. You'll be dead in about a couple more seconds. Alright. They better not be expecting me to build a grave for him. Is there really no easy way to just get up there? Like, it's right there. Come on. Hold on, I thought I heard something. Maybe it's just me. Okay. Now I'm the one that feels like they're being watched. God damn, man. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? I mean, people be weird about that kind of thing, man. Maybe he had a crush on you. What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. Man, I still say you're not who you say you are. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Dude, you heard that, right? That such a thing should happen to holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Well, he just had this. This is Gallian steel, which means the man who was watching Marquess was... Beverly Garland? Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before the more Imperials come. No, not Camp Drybone. Can't I go anywhere else other than Camp Drybone? There has to be somewhere else other than Camp Drybone I could go to, man. Come on. Have a heart, father. Oh, you. But which one of you is it again?
I fondly
Oh,
hope
you're
that
that
I
one,
might be the
okay.
first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
Alright, cut the
At
crap.
ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland.
I knew
have
it!
come for you.
I knew it was him! No, really. I knew it was... Like, look at the goddamn...
You are mistaken.
He's clearly
child.
based off of his Final
He is
Fantasy
but a
VII
poor
counterpart.
soul who
Come
bore
on!
witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Come on, flip the hood.
Hear me, Sid.
Flip the hood.
Eorzea needs
Flip
you.
the hood. Just flip the hood back, dude. Flip the hood back. Flip the hood. Flip the hood. Come on, man. Just flip the hood. Stop. Stop testing my patience. Just flip the hood. Really? You're gonna... Oh, okay.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old
Oh,
man's
okay,
life.
so he is supposed to... I don't know, man. He looks older than... I don't...
But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Boy, there is a lot of wine bottles around.
Who are you?
A brat? No, that's probably his sister.
Alfino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
Oh, great.
Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe,
So wouldn't that make
we must
us
first
gods
circumvent
in
the
doing...
tempest
I
that
don't know.
shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Shock of all shocks, I know.
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship.
Dude, don't be so snarky about it. Like,
was last
he's
seen in
literally
the
still
skies over
getting his
Gridania,
memory back,
Not
clearly.
long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, his hair looks a lot different than I was thinking it
Come,
was, but
let
like
us
you
put an
could
end
see
to
the
the
you could see
primals.
the goggles.
Together,
the goggles
we
were
will show
clearly
the world that the
the
Scions are
thing
still
telling
a
you
force to be
this
reckoned
is your
with.
man. Like, you can't have a Biggs and a Wedge without a Sid, right? Right? I mean, granted, Sid is looking more like Jeff Bridges out of
They
Tron
need my
Legacy than more than
airship.
anything else.
They need me.
Alright, you know, my excitement is definitely back. Won't deny that, but you know what? Okay, I gotta talk to you. You know what, though? Let me talk to you, and then I think I'll call it a night. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Cat. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise. Wait, the Starship Enterprise? No way. I didn't realize there was a Star Trek collab in this game, which grew popular in the wake of the Calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ulda. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Korthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely of a full-gourd float, the closest settlement to Korthus. Mayhap the Serpent stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Cat. Okay, well, I'd love to. I really would, but if you don't mind, I think I'm just gonna sit down here and, you know, rest my feet, because, you know, it's been like 2 hours for Cat to just be walking around and stuff, so that's a good way. That's a good spot to stay for now. For now, at least. Okay. All right, we're calling it a night. I'm just gonna switch back over to here, and yeah. All right. I don't know what to say, man. I feel like I have to do something about Wednesday nights. I don't know if Wednesdays moving forward is going to be the night where I play Final Fantasy XIV. I might move it to another night. I'm not sure, because, like, I feel like this happens a lot, where, like, and like it's just, it's so quiet. I don't know. I really need to think about this. Like, I'm still having fun, but there is definitely, like, there is, like, this tiny little voice in the back of my head that is frustrated whenever it's just, like, a one-person stream. Do you know what I mean? I'm fine. I'm fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I might edit some of this out for the YouTube VOD, but I guess I just have a lot more on my mind about moving forward with streaming, so don't worry about me. I'll be fine. But, yeah, that's definitely going to be it for the evening. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for anybody that has been in and out of the stream this evening. Thank you very much for coming in, and, you know, even if you dealt with me for, like, a few of the minutes where I was just, like, letting it out, thanks. Thank you. For anybody who is watching through the VODs, thank you as well. Yeah, I don't know. I might try to edit out some of this in for YouTube whenever the day comes. Because that is definitely, like, one of the things I'm doing now. Like, now that I can see, like, there is potential in the YouTube Shorts, like, I'm trying to work a little bit faster and trying to catch up on the editing for these past VODs so that, you know, I have them ready for YouTube in a way that is to my liking. Like, I'm editing these by myself, and I know, like, I'm keeping them, like, 3 hours long in length for YouTube. Like, I'm mostly keeping them in the length of the streams that you see here, but I do think that I'm going to have to... I don't know. I'm going to have to figure something out, but that's going to be it for tonight. I don't think there's going to be a raid, so I think we'll just... we'll call it a night for now, alright? But yeah, once, we're gonna, excuse me. I'm gonna be back tomorrow night for more Final Fantasy XIV, but yeah, for tonight, this is gonna do it. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow night at the same Fizzer time, same Fizzer channel of 9 p.m. Eastern. Good night.